So, hello student, welcome back. And today we are going to look at the science form 4, and you guys are the second batch. So I will still put this textbook into the internet so that everyone can download the book. So this will be the beginning of the lesson. So let's have a look at what we are going to learn. Okay, we are going to learn scientific method. I think almost we know already lah, scientific method, emergency help. Then we are going to learn about green technology genetic. For these two chapter, I sometimes I think it's slightly boring. I think lah, but yeah. And after that we have support movement, body coordination. Then we have expression of element. All of this we already learned in form 3. After that, we have the energy and sustainable life. We're going to learn nuclear energy and force and motion. So all these things is new. Previous chapter, I think, don't have the nuclear energy. So Malaysia is going to have nuclear energy soon. That's why they are putting in this new syllabus. And force and motion also is something new. Okay, it's also something new. So the textbook will be always changing. They cannot always use the same textbook because as you go and read, especially for science, not like BM also they will change, but for science, every day you can see new handphone, new technology, new computer, new iPhone. Not everything is keep developed, and as they develop, they will say last time you are sometimes is wrong, as we learn in element. Sometimes what you say is wrong. Now what I say is correct from the book. Next 10 years it could be wrong because there is a development of knowledge. So that's why we always need to change. They always need to change the textbook, and we also need to read new book because thing is always changing. Like last time your daddy, your kong kong believe something, but now it might be not true because things already changed, and how we view COVID-19, all the cases. I also think it will change as the more and more knowledge it produced. Today the COVID case I think is very high. Let's see. So the cases for today is, I don't know if you can see, my phone terbalik. The R value, usually as I always look at the top one, the R value is 1.27. If you learn statistics, 1.27 means 10 people will infect 12 people, something like that lah. So the best is below 1. Below 1, then it will less means 10 people. Let's say 0.9 means 10 people will infect 9 people. So it will get lesser. If 1.4 last time means 10 people will infect 14 people. So it's easier to look at the R value in the MySejahtera rather than the total cases, because total cases sometimes if you know mathematics, sometimes it doesn't really show anything because your country small, then you got less case. Your country big, then you got more case. And then got new baby, got new people come, and how many people, so it doesn't really show anything. You need to divide the population. So that's why I always say that if you look at the R value, so today is 1.2 lah, it's lesser than last time 1.4. So I think it is better lah, better than yesterday, better than the best. Get 0.9 lah, means 10 people will infect 9 people, and it will slowly lesser people infected with COVID. Safety laboratory in safety measures. So this one we already learned. Like if something spill, you tell the doctor, chemical, don't play, do not run, do not smell without permission, and so on. So this one we already did. So I'm just going to skip this part. The fire extinguisher. Now we have the color one. So we have red, we have the cream color, we have the black color, and we have the blue color. So this one you need to know lah, need to know a bit about what are the things. So this one red color means what? Red color means it is water. It is spraying water. I think your school, I think it's the red color one, right? It's a spraying water. So water is not suitable for oil, liquid, okay? And then we have the cream, we have the black is the carbon dioxide, and we can see oil is up here, and this one is the cream color is using foam, like a foam lah, huh? And the blue color is using dry powder. So dry powder will be the best, so you can use for all type of fire. So this is the carbon dioxide extinguished fire that involve electrical appliances, gas and vapor, means for electric wire, huh? So because carbon dioxide is just air so you won't if you spray water then got electric, then you will get electric current. So that's why they say carbon dioxide. Then we also have the cream. Okay, so this thing, do you need to, this one you should know a bit lah, huh? Class A fire, Class B, Class C, Class D, Class E, and Class F. This is the type of fire, and this is the type of extinguisher. I think you no need to memorize this lah, huh? No need to memorize this, but just to understand it will be better. For example, if wood and paper, I forgot to take my pen, so I'm just going to use my mouse to understand. For example, this is wood and paper. So wood and paper, of course, you can use water, foam and dry water. And you try your best not to use carbon dioxide lor, carbon dioxide. The reason is because I think here didn't say, but who knows, the question asked. I think it didn't say, but carbon dioxide gas it could be harmful to human. So if you don't want to use this, because you use water, you won't die. You use foam and powder, but carbon dioxide, it will reduce your oxygen that you breathe in, because if you spray, then you got no oxygen, because there is a lot of carbon dioxide. So I think that's why they didn't put here carbon dioxide. The better use the water, foam and dry powder. Then we have the petrol. Of course, petrol, kerosene, you might want to use foam, dry powder, carbon dioxide. LPG, LNG, oxygen. So this one is the LNG. LPG is your cooking one. You go to kitchen, the gas explode. So you want to use dry powder and carbon dioxide. Probably when it explode, LNG, LPG, it also got liquid water lah. Means you put in the gas, if you shake the gas, you can hear the sound of the water also. So there's a lot of fire, so you want to use dry powder and carbon dioxide. Magnesium, aluminium, sodium, potassium. So these are the things that can use to make explosion, like make bomb, something like that. So you want to use dry powder. Electric, try not to use water. That's why they say don't use the water. Don't use the foam. Foam also got little bit of liquid Foam is like cream you can see. Foam is bubble So when to use carbon dioxide and dry powder, there is no liquid that can transfer the electric. So this one, electric, and up here don't have electric. I thought up here got electric. Fire that involve fats and oil, again dry powder and carbon dioxide. So we can see that fats and oil, like something like liquid, this one also liquid, because liquid can make the fire bigger, correct or not? And electric also can, you don't want to use water, that's why you can see these two is the same, dry powder and carbon dioxide. And this one also is the same, you can see, because it's gas, or it could be liquid. But usually you will die because if you say it's liquid, then usually the liquid evaporate very fast and it will become fire very fast. That's why this LPG is a compressed gas. So you might want to use dry powder and carbon dioxide. For class D, we cannot use carbon dioxide. I don't think the question will ask, but I will just ask for fun lah. Huh? Why class D cannot use carbon dioxide? Okay, so of course we cannot. If you can get this answer, means you are very good. Okay, because aluminium, sodium, potassium, or we say this is the fire from the metals. You don't want to use carbon dioxide because carbon dioxide is a chemical and it might affect with aluminium, so they might react and the thing will get even worse because it is chemical. Metals like chemical like bomb or what, you don't want to add another chemical, which is the carbon dioxide is another chemical. So that's why we want to use dry powder. But that's why this is only dry powder. This one roughly will be the same. Okay, because this one got liquid. Okay, so you don't want to use water. Okay, next. Okay, so this one we already learned. ABC fire extinguisher. We got the fire blanket. I think this one we already covered previous video. How to use fire extinguisher. Don't panic. Just pull the pin, hold the nose, squeeze it, and spray it. So this is how you do. This textbook very high tech and I thought it's not in the book. Yeah, this is the license. Jabatan Bomba dan Pelamat. It got this thing to scan and you can see the expiry date. Many company when they put this one they don't renew it. So when there is fire, you cannot use because it's already expired. So you need to put a sticker from the Malaysia Jabatan Bomba. And if expired but your school or company didn't change this, then the Jabatan Bomba can summon them. Then you go and school and check. If then you don't like the school, you go and report to the Jabatan Bomba. Then the people come and check already. Oh, then can summon because you didn't renew your fire extinguisher. And this one usually they don't. I think they are quite strict lah. They don't bribe lah because this one save life so they don't usually you cannot buy this. They don't bribe. I got my friend. Then I heard he want to buy. He want to bribe. No, he won't. They didn't accept. So very good lah. Very good. Yeah, but sometimes it don't have sticker, don't have sticker also is wrong. Means there's something wrong with your school or the company. Go and check lah. Go and check the sticker in your school. Okay, so this one I think I don't want to spend too much time on this one lah. This one you read by yourself. Later I continue to teach this one, then you all go to sleep. So let's continue here. Maybe we can do this one. That's a simple question. Give 3 examples of personal protective equipment that can be found in your school laboratory. So I will put the link below so that I already sent the link and the link below so that if you guys want to use the textbook and read for fun and read now lah. Don't read like because for exam. Then you won't study. Read like for fun, for you to understand. But actually it's not fun. I also won't read it. Totally not fun. It's not storybook also. But I like to read maybe I want to watch video lah. Maybe you can go YouTube or what to watch more science video. Textbook. Should you read the textbook? Yeah, I don't know lah. Maybe because I'm a teacher lah, so it doesn't make sense. I read book, okay. I got go to university. I got study my course and I read university book, my university textbook, and I don't read the school textbook, but I don't know. Maybe you read, you feel interesting. I read other book. Okay, why the school laboratory regarded as a restricted area? So this one is like K-but question, is it? You no need to see the note. Why is it as a restrict area? Means the place you cannot go.
Yes.
Because it have a lot of chemical, therefore it is very dangerous. Okay, good enough. Okay, so we can say that it has a lot of dangerous chemical. It has a lot of dangerous chemical thing. A lot of chemical substance. Okay, the substance might be poisonous and maybe flammable or explosive, up to you lah. Flammable, explosive, corrosive, radioactive, up to you. Right, so nice. Help me to check my grammar. I like this app so much, you know. You see, ding. So because I do assignment and this thing help me to check my English, so it helped me a lot. Okay, a lot of dangerous chemical substance. The substance might be poisonous and flammable. Anything lah, use your own word lah, and write anything lah. Okay, Jasper disposed of lemon juice, the waste from a science activity, into the sink. So he throw the lemon juice, the waste of science activity, into the sink. Justify Jasmine action. So okay, first we want to say Jasmine throw the lemonade juice. Is it correct or wrong? Correct. Why correct? Wait, why suddenly got this thing one? Oh my goodness. Why suddenly got this thing one? Textbooks. Why correct?
Because it contains something. I don't know 怎样讲。
What is 酸性? Okay, so we say it is correct. We say Jasmine action is correct. Yeah. So we can say Jasmine action is correct. Okay, after that we need to justify. You know what I mean, that justify or not? Justify means you need to explain with reason why you want to say like that. For example, if you say BTS handsome, is BTS handsome justify? Then you say, oh, BTS is handsome, then you justify lah, because he's the nose very small, very cute, she's white color, she's big eye. I say white color, later don't say Miss racist. It's just a comment. I didn't say it's just a comment. Don't later, nowadays culture very sensitive, and you say, being racist. Okay, Jasmine action is correct. Wait how I can put how to type the word inside here. Press. Why I cannot press this one? Press this one, is it? Okay, because maybe we can say the lemon will not corrode the sink or the sink pipe. Anything lah you want to write. Okay, the pH value for the lemon is more than 5. Okay, and anything lah more than 5, so it is not too corrosive, so you don't spoil the pipe. The reason you don't want to put it because it will spoil the pipe, because it is corrode the pipe. And like as I mentioned last time, you don't pour hot water into the pipe because it will melt in the pipe. Some people don't know. I think I don't know, my family like to pour hot water inside, because he say can kill the worm. I say if you always do like that, later the sink will spoil. So what I do is, if I got hot water, I open the tap cold water. So you open the cold water, you pour in the hot. So the hot mixed with cold, it won't be so hot to spoil the pipe. So I always when I cook Maggi, I just pour the water out one time first to remove the wax. Then I cook again. I don't know whether you cook Maggi mee, you got like do 2 times, cook the water, throw the water and cook again, or what. The reason I throw the water again because I want to remove the Maggi wax. Same with me lah, I'm also very lazy to do, and sometimes it tastes not nice, but we should always do that lah, so that we can remove the wax from the meat. Long term is not good for the kidney. Okay, question number 2. Should I do question number 2? Okay lah, maybe last question lah. Last question, we do question number 2. Figure 1 show the fire happening in the science laboratory. So this is ethanol. And I think this guy accidentally put the fire inside. And now the whole ethanol is on fire. And it could be dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous because now the fire is here lah, but if we pour this thing down, then it will spread the fire. Some more is ethanol. Ethanol is quite flammable. Ethanol, okay. Ethanol is a type of alcohol that you use for sanitizer. So sanitizer, you can see that they say got alcohol or no alcohol. So alcohol, sanitizer alcohol, you see how many percent, 70% or 90%. So alcohol got a lot. Alcohol means ethanol, methanol, propanol, isopropyl, whatever lah, got a lot of name. And ethanol is one of the alcohol. So that's why they say they don't want to use the sanitizer to put in the car, or it can cause fire. If you can remember the YouTube video that you see, is some sanitizer you can try to burn it, got fire. Some is alcohol free, but actually sanitizer need to put alcohol. I don't know, I go and find the KKM or the what. A good sanitizer always has the alcohol, but it's not good for the skin, but it must have alcohol to kill at least 70% of alcohol to kill the virus. So nowadays we got a lot of sanitizer that say water based, no alcohol. But I didn't see any I tried to find, I didn't see any approval from the government, like the water based sanitizer, or I don't see like it is approved by government, or it is approved by the world organization called what already, the US CDC. The CDC also didn't say any approval of non-alcohol sanitizer. So I don't know, if you want to buy a good sanitizer, you might want to see alcohol. Why I'm at there. Let's continue here. Okay, based on the given picture, state the type of fire. So what is this type of fire? Okay, so let's look at here. We already learned alcohol. So it's up. Alcohol is at what? Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, Class E. Which class? I give you 1 minute. Tell me, which class of fire for alcohol? Class B. Very good. Yes, it's Class B. Yeah, petrol, kerosene, diesel. It is a liquid, so it is Class B. I need to scroll down. Scroll down. So this type of fire is Class B. Just put here, Class B. Blue color. Why every time I need to set blue color? Okay, the suitable extinguisher fire to stop the fire, if you still remember, foam and
carbon dioxide.
Very good. Okay, dry powder, foam and carbon dioxide. We don't want to use water because don't use water to to cover the liquid. Okay, in your opinion, why did the fire occur? This one got a brain one, oh, so girly, the brain. Put the brain there. Why they want to put the, why this thing happen? Because it is too hot. Why the fire happen? So maybe we can say that let me put green color. Maybe we can say that the ethanol is put very close to the fire. Okay, and the ethanol is flammable. Okay, so because they ask you why this thing happen, because he put very near to the fire. I don't know because it's a K-by question. I don't know, but I think because he put very near to the fire. So why they want to ask this? So that you know accident might happen. So what you should do? Don't put near the fire lah. Very simple. Don't put it near the fire. Won't happen to me one lah. This everyday accident happen is we call it like cognitive bias, you know. I already mentioned many times. Many people will say I drive very fast, no happen to me one lah. Other people drive fast will accident, but you drive fast you won't accident. And then you will say, maybe you will say like maybe I go pump, I can take my handphone, I can smoke, I can start my engine, nothing will happen. All people also will say like that one. I drive motor very fast. But you don't know when is the unlucky time thing will happen. So we need to be consistent. We need to be smart lah. Think ahead. Many people will say. Some people will say like, I go out, I won't get COVID one. That is the person that get COVID actually. Remember to wash your hand, to wear the mask. I always wash hand. I don't like to touch my eye. I always sanitize when I go in my car, go to restaurant, see after I eat, after a while I always bring a sanitizer. Everywhere I go I will just sanitize my hand so that I won't get the COVID. Okay, Azhar was the scene of the fire happened. So now in case got fire, so what he should do, we try our best lah. Don't put the thing near the fire. You see why he want to put this the thing, the Bunsen burner here. Later the whole school got fire. Your school got fire, never mind, later people die. You never know one, you know. You think it won't happen to me one lah. But I don't think it happen in Malaysia lah, but once a while it will happen. There will be fire happening in school. So far I didn't hear any student die lah. But I hear one student die last time. But it's being killed. The student killed them in the asrama. They use the fire, they tie the door and then they put fire. I don't know lah, maybe some fight. So they kill their own friend in the asrama. So yeah, very weird lah. So this is what happened lah. What to do? Why they want to kill the friend lah? Maybe they thought they can escape. Then after the police come, the police check, they cannot escape. Azhar had seen a fire, so now got fire. So what Azhar should do? So I don't want to. I got no place to write this, but you just write this lah. Where is the answer? Okay. You don't need to copy everything lah. You don't need to write an essay, okay? Just write in the key point. Where's my pen? Write in the key point. Maybe you can say remove the safety pin. Aim the nozzle distance around 2 meters from the fire. Squeeze the handle and spray it onto the fire. So you just need to write it in a very simple word. Okay, here it didn't write how many marks lah. Let's say 4 marks. So you just write 4 sentence. Very short and simple will do. Okay, pull the safety pin, aim the nozzle around 2 meters, and then squeeze the handle to put out the fire. Very simple only. No need to write essay. No need to memorize also. Just remember the key point. If you cannot remember the 4 key point, use your imagination. Okay, first I want to use, you imagine your brain. I want to pull the pin out, and then after that I want to spray it near, I want to aim it and around 2 meters from the fire. You imagine I got fire, I aim it, then I press the handle to put out the fire. So you use your imagination to remember the thing. Don't always just read. If you cannot remember, use your imagination. If you always use imagination, you can remember a lot of things. I like to make story in the brain, especially to remember sejarah. If you think sejarah, you read, you cannot. You need to like imagine, okay, last time got one sultan, blah 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 blah, and then you need to make like a drama in your brain. Then after you finish the drama, then you will forget one, but you do a few times, then the drama will stick in your brain, and when you do an exam you can, because you imagine in your brain. Because when you imagine, you use your left and right brain, so you will able to remember better. When you read book, you are only using your left brain, so you easy forget. But when you read and you imagine, like what music, your right brain is for the music and what, so you use two sides, then you will remember the thing. As a precautionary step, fire extinguisher always should be carried out. Fire extinguisher audit, the bomba will come and check, correct or not? Or you need to check, or the jabatan bomba will come and check. State 5 things that should be observed when the audit being carried at school. So what are the things that you need to observe? Here got right or not the answer? I don't think got, I didn't read anything. Is it a hereby question? Of course, this one you need to know. The few things that you need to observe is, one of the things is the expiry date. You need to see whether this thing already expired or not. The type of the fire. The number of extinguisher and the place. The number, the place. They don't have. Can I type? How to use this? Only know how to use this. Okay, the number of fire extinguisher and the location. Okay, so maybe 4 things you want to know. Okay, the expiry date, the type, the number of extinguisher, and the location. No need to put all extinguisher in one place lah. Put it separate a bit, somewhere that people can see, can find. And try the best not to put on the floor. That's why the fire extinguisher they always put up one. You seldom see them put on the floor. It's not supposed to be on the floor. I don't know. They say the floor temperature will affect the thing. I'm not sure, but you must hang it and put maybe some in the kitchen or laboratory, a place that can have higher chances of causing fire outbreak. Okay, so we're going to take a short rest, and I am going to see you later. Bye bye.